So let us see exactly more about these vectors. All right. So proportion of a line, as I've been talking about proportion of a line, it is, as they are saying, proportion, division of a line. So we try to divide the line in different proportions. And then we call these proportions ratios, such that if these points are on a straight line, they form vectors. For instance, AP is between A and P, forming a vector AP, and PB is also a vector of its own. So AP to PB, their demarcations, which are there, 3 and 1, 3 between A and P, and 1 between P, B. So we know that the whole line is AB. The whole line there is AB. And the whole line is 3 plus 1, which is 4. Which is 4. So to get AP, you can say this is 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. For you to have AP, it is 3 over 4 of AB. And to get PB, it is 1 out of 4 of AB. So that's what they are trying to mean. So in other words, whenever you have vectors like this, and these vectors have a common point, and there is a common point in that case, which is A, and there is a scalar multiplying another vector. So it means that these points A, P, and B are on a straight line. Why are they on a straight line? Because there is a common point A, and there is a scalar multiplying another vector. The same thing with this. PB is equal to a quarter AP, AB. So there is a common point B, and there is a scalar multiplying AB. All right. So someone can say, that maybe, what if I say that AP and PB, can't I get the ratio from here and I express AP in terms of PB? Let me share with you what I'm saying here for you to understand very well. So we have seen that AP to PB is equal to 3, 1. So you can divide this and say, because ratio, it means division. It also means division. So you can have AP over PB, which is equal to 3 over 1. So that is also another point to note. And you can have AP, if you cross multiply, AP will be equal to 3 PB if you cross multiply. That one also gives you another notation to show that point A, B, and P lie on a straight line because they have a common point P, and another vector is multiplied by a scalar 3. So let us see. But if we are to move from this side, coming this side, how do we write that? Okay. So their part B, they are saying that A to Q. Members, can I ask you what is A to Q? A to Q is what?
4.
It is 4, correct?
4.
It is 4. So remember our line was AB and there was P inside. So this time we have a line AB, but there is Q outside. So Q is put outside. So what does this one mean? Here they are saying that AQ to
Enigma wachota kuchinga. Wachota kuchinga.
some people are making noise. So they are saying that AQ to QB is equal to 4 to -1. AQ, we know that AQ is 4, isn't it? That's what we have said, yeah? Members, are we together?
Yes.
Are you saying that AQ is 4? You are the one who told me that, isn't it?
Yes.
And we can see that from A to Q is 4. What about QB? What is QB?
-1.
-1, because we are moving from Q to B. We are changing the direction. Yes. And once we change the direction, then it becomes a negative.
Negative.
Why are we saying that we have changed a direction? Let me try to explain for you that from our working space. Okay. So we have A, we have B. 3. So AQ, I want you to see the direction of AQ is in that direction. That is AQ, isn't it? That's the direction of AQ.
Yes.
So AQ, we have said AQ is 3. So AQ is 3. Here.
4. AQ is 4.
Is 4. Thank you.
Yes.
It is 4. Now, QB is in this direction, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
QB is in that direction. So that means that QB is in the opposite direction of AQ. So once QB changes the direction to our direction we had of AQ, so QB is -1, isn't it? But what is BQ?
Yes.
Let me ask you, what is BQ?
1.
Correct. Very good. BQ is 1. So since we have found out that AQ is 4 and BQ is -1, that means that AQ to QB is given by 4 to
-1.
-1. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I don't support that, but it's okay.
Yes.
Right. So let us see the next step. So what are they saying? They're saying that the negative sign is required as QB is in the opposite direction of AB. We say that Q divides this one divides AB externally. Now you are seeing this one is externally because Q is outside the AB.
B.
Are we together?
Yes.
Q divides AB externally in the ratio of 4
4 to
to
1.
1.
One.
We together?
Yes, teacher.
Or Q divides AB in the ratio of 4 to -1.
One.
So you can have AB. Let me ask you, what is AB to BQ? What is AB to BQ? What is the
3 to
ratio?
1.
3 to 1.
3 to 1, isn't it?
Yes.
3 to 1. 3 to 1. What about, let me ask you, what is AQ? What is AQ to BQ?
4 to 1.
4 to negative.
4 to 1.
4 to negative.
4 to 1.
4 to 1.
4
4
to
to
1.
negative 1.
Repeat your question.
AQ to
Let
B
me ask you, what is
to 1.
AQ?
4 to 1.
AQ to BQ.
4
BQ.
to 1.
4 to 1. So that's the 4 to 1.
4
they
to 1.
Yeah, yes. That's 4 to 1 they're having here.
Oh.
Is it okay? So you can
Yes.
have
Yes.
AB, sorry, AQ to BQ, and you have 4 to 1. Or you can have AQ to QB, and you have 4 to -1.
1.
Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right. Now they say that whenever Q is outside AB, whenever Q, any letter, if it is any point, if it is outside a given line that they are telling you on the other side, it means that AQ to QB is always negative. It is negative because Q is outside. And we say that Q divides AB externally.
Externally.
So in the previous, we saw that P was inside, and we said that P divides AB internally because it was inside AB. Okay, have you understood something?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, teacher.
Why don't we go and we do this example? So get a piece of a paper and ruler and draw for me that diagram. Yeah. As I also draw, and then we see. So hope you have finished that.
Yes.
Okay. So you're saying that write the relationship between A, B, and C. You have seen my solution, but they are saying you to write the relationship between A, B, and C. So that one takes back to what we studied last time. Those directions that from this to this, this to this is equal to this to this, isn't it? So when you look in that diagram, or look at that diagram, I don't know, try to share that, what I've drawn. So we can say that from A, I want to move from here. So it means that, which one was C? Let me first see which one was C.
The donor one.
The donor was C. Teacher made a mistake.
Yes.
So it means that if I move from here up to here, and then from here up to here, I would have moved from here up to here, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So it means that C is equal to A plus A plus B.
B.
That's the relationship, members, and that example is done. That example is done. So that's the relationship between C and AB. So from here, you can find A, you can find B if you have C and A. Okay. Let us go back to our question. Example 2. So you draw for me that diagram. You are drawing the diagram.
Mm.
Now I'm drawing, mine is anyway. Have you finished?
Yes.
Is the Nantes are online? Nantes, are you online? And today she did not attend. Disappeared miraculously. Okay, so they are telling you that the triangle OCD, in that triangle OCD, OC is C. OC is what? Is C. And OD is D. Let me show you how I've drawn mine so that you can see exactly. So OC is C, so write C and put that. And the OD is D, write D and put that. Don't just write them as small letters. No, you write them to show that this is vector OC. Okay. Now, what are they telling us to find? So they are telling us to, so OC, write it, it is D, and the OD, write it, it is D. So they're telling us to express CD. Express CD in terms of vectors C and D. In terms of vectors C and D. So they are telling you to find CD, but in your answer you should have CD. So let me show you how, this is how the written question looks like. Okay, so OC is given as C, OD is given as D. They are telling you to find C, D in terms
D.
of C and D.
And D.
So this is CD, isn't it?
Yes.
CD. Now, do you see how the letters are written? CD. That means that our direction is from C to D, in that direction. From C to D, that's our direction. So it means that we are facing that side. We are facing that in that direction. CD, isn't it? So how would we get CD? So it means that we start from C and we should end at D. Okay. Now to get CD, now when the diagram is drawn for you, use what is drawn on the diagram. Is it okay? So to move from C to D, it's the same as moving from C to M and M to D, isn't it? C to M and M to D. But the problem is we don't have A, we don't have M, we don't have OM, isn't it? We don't have OM, so we leave that one. There is another direction. Who can give me the other direction? How can we move from C to D? Move from C
D to C.
How can I move from C to D?
Teacher.
Put up your hand. Put up your
CO,
hand.
then-
Olympia, yes.
C-O, then D.
C-O-O-D.
See what?
C-O-O-D.
Yes, CO, you're right. So, right, CO.
O-D plus O-D.
You don't know whether it is a plus or minus. Be sincere.
Plus O-D.
Plus or D, yes. If you are moving from this step to the other, so you have to add my step to the other one. So I reach that. I reach there. Don't get confused of this direction here. You just leave it. For you are moving from C to O. We shall see how the direction will change this CO. I will together. But for you are moving from D to D. So CO plus O D. Full stop. So CO plus O D. And then from that point, that's when you come and ask myself, do I have CO? I don't have CO, but I have O what? OC.
O-C.
Isn't it?
Yes.
That means that if OC is given as C, so it means that CO is negative.
Negative O-C.
Is negative what?
Negative C.
Is
Negative
Negative
O-C.
C.
negative OC.
Negative
Which is
Negative
negative
O-C.
C, isn't it?
C. Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
So where there is CO, I'm going to put negative C.
C.
Is it okay? Do I have OD?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
OD was there.
Yes.
OD is there.
What is there?
O-D.
So it means that it means that CD will be equal to OC, CO, which is negative OC, which is C. So negative C, then plus OD, and my OD is
O-D.
D.
D.
So CD equals to, you can write the positive first and say D minus,
D minus C.
minus C. Carol is just entering. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So that is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let us go back to our question. The question is also telling you that, part B, that M is the midpoint of CD. Now, remember, yesterday we looked at midpoint points, isn't it?
Yes,
Say that point divides the other into two, isn't it?
Yes.
And if we are to get its coordinates, we have to divide the sum of the coordinate of C and D, we divide it by 2, isn't it?
Yes.
So if M is the midpoint, then it means that, what does it mean?
CM divides.
Someone give me the answer. What is, let me ask, what is CM? And give me what is CM?
CM.
Teacher.
Yes, Angela. Members, fast forward on.
CM is
Angela, fast forward on. Members, are you listening?
okay.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Yes, so if you want to say something, you just tap on that hand. You raise up the hand and then I can see and then I can ask you. Okay, so Angela, you tell us, what is CM?
CM, it's a half of CD.
The half of CD. Sherry, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
What is CM? To you, what is CM? I don't agree with Olympia. What is CM?
According.
You also don't agree with her.
No, I agree with her.
Hey. Okay. Bright. I'm still not agreeing with those two. You agree with them or you are with me? Yeah? Bright. Bright, are you there? Bright, please unmute your speaker. I'm not getting you.
I agree with her.
Are you sure? Why are you leaving me alone on one island, members?
You are alone.
Okay, lastly, let me ask one person. Once he decides what he decides is what we go with. Is it okay?
Yes.
Peace. Let me ask Peace. So Peace, what is the answer? You tell us, and do you agree with them or you are with me?
I agree with them.
Okay. Also, me have left the other Joseph, the other side. So I think it is true that that CM is a half of CD. So straight away, you come and write that CM. You come and write that CM is equal to a half of CD. Is it okay? And you can see exactly that CM, the direction of CM is in that direction. The direction of CD is also in that same direction. That is very important. Are we together?
Yes.
In other words, CM cannot be equal to a half DC. Are we together?
Yes.
CM cannot be equal to a half DC because you are saying DC, you have changed the direction. But CM, that direction, is equal to a half CD in that same direction. So that means that we shall say CM is equal to a half, and we got our CD as D minus C. So we shall write a half of D minus C. So CM is a half D minus a half C. And that is the answer. Okay. Let us proceed. I know this lesson is going to end in the next minutes. Lastly, part C. Are we together? Part C.
Yes.
Using your answers in A and B, find OM. So in that diagram we have drawn, go ahead and draw for me a line or M. Or M, and put an arrow facing M. Because they have said O to M, O M, so O to M. So they are telling us to find OM in terms of C and B. Does someone wants to try? You want to try that out? No answer. Okay, it means that people are not ready. Okay, let me show you. It's very easy. It's very what? Easy.
Easy.
Yeah. So they're telling you to find OM. So this is OM. So now that someone is telling you, how will you reach M when you are coming from O? How will you reach M? How would you reach M if you are starting from O without taking this direction of OM? Which other directions can you use to reach M? That's what they're asking you. Members, are we together?
Yes.
Which other directions do you take if you are starting from O and you want to end to M without taking OM, without moving straight away? Which other directions can you take to reach M? So there are two directions, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me ask someone who's ready. Who's ready?
Johnny.
All of us.
Okay, all of you. So Sharon, what is OM to you? How would you get OM to you?
So I'm not getting you well.
Oh, first hold on. Is it bright? It is peace. Hello, now you are getting me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Sharon, you give me the answer.
You can. Okay. OC.
OC, so it is OC.
CM.
OC, what is there? What is in between OC and CA? Which sign is there?
Plus. OC plus CM.
OC plus CA. Okay, that is right. Alexandria, what is your view?
My view is from OC to.
What is the other direction? You have seen
OD.
it. OC to
OD2.
OD.
To DM plus
OD.
DM.
OD plus DM. Okay, so it is OD plus
DM.
plus DM. They are all right. So what we are going to do in the next lesson, members, because this one is ending in just 2 minutes. Are we together?
Mm.
In the
Yes,
next
teacher.
Yes,
lesson,
teacher.
we are going to use this and also use this and see whether we get the same
Answer.
Answer.
Is it okay?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
So let us have a break of 2 minutes. But before we go for break, How many have, yeah, break of 2 minutes, don't worry. How many have been on the platform? All of you?
No.
Hmm?
Me, I've been there.
You've been there.
Yes.
There is something which is in the invoice section. Have you seen?
No.
Not yet. No.
Okay, we are suggesting that in any way, if you can support us with that fee of, it is just very small, which can be paid per month,
How much?
and it is paid in installments. However, if it is 20,000. However, if you feel like you can pay more than that, it is also okay.
So we shall see about.
Yes, you say about that, because what we are doing is that we want to get as more teachers. The more we have support, the more we shall have more teachers. Even the ones for biology and chemistry. Are we together?
Yes. Teacher,
Yes, yes.
is the fee a must?